Aries for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Aries for Friday? We got the Page of Wands. This is a new opportunity. Your weekend is going to feel very new, very exciting. Let go of some of the burdens that you're carrying when it comes to it, though. I feel like sometimes you want to be like, oh, okay, this is new. And then you calculate and try to put together what can go wrong. What can go wrong? Oh, my gosh, okay. Like, new job, all right, I'm nervous, okay? Don't spend a whole weekend being nervous. All right, if you're going to a new career, a new job, a new house, a new relationship, be open, be easy, all right? Keep it easy, go easy, all right? So I'm hearing go with the flow, really. I'm hearing just go with the flow. Because a lot of times we want to control something, and Father's like, let go. Let go. Look how she's letting go. She's like, let go, and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the excitement. Transmute that energy into something that's just like, oh, you know, nervousness can turn into, oh, I can't wait to see what these people think of me. Or I can't wait to see my new place. Or I can't wait to hear what this guy or woman has to offer. You know what I'm saying? Your hidden energy here is the Ten of Wands. Didn't I tell you to let that go? Father's asking that you take extra special care of yourself this weekend, all right? Because you're going to feel kind of weighed down. The Ten of Wands talks about, oh, this is a journey. And oh my gosh, and you can think of all the things that go wrong. But then you can also take time and say, hey, I'd rather do my hair, get a haircut, get my hair done, take a nice bubble bath, eat some really good food, just nurture myself. That's the way you can take some of these burdens up off of you. Because I feel like you're just kind of weighed down with the, oh my gosh, this is a lot. And Father's like, stop it. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Let go and let God, okay? It's one of those times in your life where the journey feels hard, but if you really just enjoy it, then you won't feel it as hard, okay? You see it as, oh my gosh, you know, this is wonderful. I'm enjoying myself. The wonderfulness of the world. I'm curious about what's next, you know? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend, and I will see you on Monday. All right? Thank you. Taurus for Friday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Taurus for Friday? Taurus. We got the Hangman, but it's upside down. I feel like you found a different perspective in something here, okay? You're starting to see things in a clearer way. This is after feeling stuck, okay? The Hangman, when it's upright, is like, oh my gosh, I really need to change my view on things. I really need to hang out here and figure out why I'm sitting here for so long. But when you're like upside down here, right side up, that's what I'm hearing. Upside down, right side up. You might feel a little uncomfortable, but it's like, oh, now I see. And I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. And I feel like, Taurus, you can really see things now. You can see a little clearer because it's not like you're taking things from a place of judgment. Because sometimes we accidentally judge. I'm not calling you a judgmental person. We accidentally say, oh, well, you know, they're not calling me because of this, or they're not hanging with me because of that. And sometimes it's just like you can see through your perspective, like, wow, they're going through a lot right now. That's the reason why they haven't called. That's the reason why they haven't texted. Instead of thinking of it in a selfish way, it's selfless. And I'm seeing that you're starting to get that concept of like, oh, they're not listening to my advice because they're going through so much. Oh, I get it. Like, I get it. Let me back up off of them a little bit and give them a little space, give them a little room, because you're seeing the perspective change. Because it was once like, oh, you're not calling, you're not texting, you're not listening to me, you're not paying attention to me. You know, for some reason I'm seeing you want like a little bit more, like you want to be seen a little bit more by someone. And it's like, oh, wow, when you realize what they're going through, you're like, maybe I should chill. And allow them space to go through things. Because you have to allow people space to go through things, you know, especially if you're not involved in whatever. Even if you want to be involved, like I could help. A lot of times you can't. It's like watching somebody walk. And I've given this example before. I'm not sure if I gave it to you before, Taurus. But it's like watching somebody walk. You're watching your baby walking. As much as you want to move their legs and make them walk, you got to let them find their way. Okay? So don't get frustrated about it. Anyways, your hidden energy is the King of Cups and the Emperor. You're finally disciplining your emotions. You're handling your emotions. The Emperor comes as a discipline card. And the King of Cups is like, yeah, I'm handling these emotions. Even if I do feel like, you know, I want to really help them. I really want to, you know, maybe even cuss them out because I haven't heard from them. I haven't seen them. I haven't talked to them. Whatever it is, you know, you're handling those emotions very well. because you're seeing things differently, all right? Again, you can't make anybody walk. You got to allow them to do it. And I don't even mean bump their head. Maybe they're good at it. They just need to do it themselves. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend, Taurus. Gemini for Friday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Gemini for Friday? Gemini for Friday, Father. Oh, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and it came and it flew right, like up right here, okay? Gemini, it's time that you just be patient. Sit back and be patient, okay? I feel like you're wanting something to happen very, very quickly, and it's just going to take some time. I'm seeing something like, you know, maybe even a relationship, or maybe your love life needs to improve, and it's just going to take some time. You could even be working on yourself and healing. And I'm seeing somebody like, I'm healed. I'm tired of this healing journey. I'm ready to experience, you know, real love and real admiration and real mutual respect. And it's given like one of those days where you're not feeling patient enough for it. You're like, why haven't I gotten it? I've done all the right things. I checked all the right boxes. This could even be work related. You know, I checked all the right boxes. I did everything I was supposed to do. Now, why has it not come in? What's going on? I feel like you're like, like not cussing God out, but like, what is going on? You know, being a little loud. Gemini, I see you being a little loud. Like, why? Why hasn't this happened yet? It's in your mind. Look, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. It's like, I'm ready to have this beautiful, happy family. I'm ready to have a peaceful home. You could even be working on something when it comes to your house or something like that. Like, you're ready for your peace of mind to be restored when it comes to a peaceful home, okay? Home is where the heart is, and it's giving that love energy. Four of Wands talks about marriage and things like that. Or it just could even be just talking about your home. Could be waiting on a construction project to finish or whatever. You're just ready for your peace of mind to return, because the Ace of Swords is like, but why? Why hasn't it happened yet? You know, like, and it's so funny because the stairwell is reaching to the top. It's like, again, I hear you talking to God like, you know what I'm saying? Not yelling, but like yelling. Not cussing them out, but yelling. Okay, because it's just frustrating. The Father's asking that you truly, truly be patient. Okay, Gemini, be patient with this. It will come. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know what's happening underneath the surface here. Just know that once you start to see that sprout, it starts to sprout and grow fast. But you're not going to see that sprout yet, because we're still planting the roots. We're still getting the foundation together here, okay? That's what I'm hearing. I hope that helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend, Gemini. Thank you. Cancer for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Cancer for Friday? Cancer for Friday. We got the Moon card, but it came like sideways. You could be struggling a little bit with your emotions here on today. Kind of like this weekend. You're feeling kind of lost a little bit, feeling kind of deeply emotional about some things. I'm hearing that it's kind of giving like you don't know which way to turn. I don't know. You don't know which way to turn. And it's giving like, it's making you emotional. Like, what do I do next? How do I, like, it's giving fears and like doubt. There's some doubt here that's preventing you from seeing things clearly, and that makes you emotional. It's making you feel like, which one do I pick? Which path do I choose? You could be trying to decide on a relationship, whether or not to stay or leave, or you could be deciding on a job, whether, is this really the right place I need to be? Or you could even just be deciding, like, do I need to, like, do this or that this weekend? I don't know, but it's making you emotional, okay? I'm seeing the emotions being like, I wish, Father, you would just pick the path for me. And he is. Sometimes our emotions get in the way, though. I'm seeing your emotions cloud your vision or your view. You could be really passionate about a project, and it might be time to leave that group of people who you're working on a project with, and it's time, but you're just like, you struggle with, hey, I started this, you know? And I'm for some reason, I'm hearing this is my baby. So it could even be a relationship where you're like, man, this is my child. But, you know, I'm ready to leave this situation alone with this person, even though we have a child together. It's like we have a project together. We have something together. It's something that you have with someone else, and you're like, man, I got to leave this alone because it's not working out. And your heart is telling you what to do, but your heart is also emotional about it, because it's like the love is there. The dedication is there. The loyalty is still there. But for some reason, Father's like, it's time to move forward, because I don't see it being either reciprocated, or like somebody doesn't appreciate you and they're not going to. You know, it's giving like one of those times where I'm seeing the times where it's really hard for you to adjust to things, because it's like, I'm giving my all and giving my all, I'm not being appreciated. And then you're like, well, hopefully one day they'll see. But Father's saying that they're not. It's not going to be one day that they see. He's asking that you elevate and step into that new life and that new chapter, as scary as it feels. Connect more to Father. Connect. The Hierophant card comes, it's like connect more to your religion, connect more to your higher self, and really realize that it's time to shut the door. The World card is like, it's time for this new chapter. And you know it, but for some reason you're still lost in the emotional aspect of it all. And there could be a child involved or a project involved or something involved where it's harder to let go of somebody, because I'm seeing you still kind of hanging on. But you got to let this go. No matter how much you doubt, the next step is time, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this information helped and blessed, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Thank you. Leo for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Leo for Friday? Leo for Friday. Oh, that wanted to come out. Let's see what it actually comes out. Two of Pentacles reversed, okay? You could be ignoring some of your priorities and responsibilities this weekend. It kind of came like, oh, this is too much for me. Like, I'm just feeling so overwhelmed and so overstimulated. I know I got a lot of things to do, but I'm not really feeling it. Like, you could be looking at the pile of clothes over here and the dishes over there and the, you know, such and such's birthday or graduation or wedding or whatever you need to obligate to go to. And then over here we got something else going on and something else and something else. It's just so many things that are just like, just stop, world, stop, you know? Because the Two of Pentacles upright is like, I got a lot of things to do, but I'm gonna get them done. You know, I'm gonna find that balance in between myself. But in reverse, I'm just feeling that I'm over it. I'm over it all. Throw the whole day away. I'm good. That's what I'm seeing, Leo. And it's okay to feel that way, because I just feel like you have a lot going on for sure. And to add on to it, you have physical things that you need to actually do. Go to the grocery store, fridge looking kind of empty, you know, go take such and such to the park, such and such to the school, and all these things that need to be done. Four of Pentacles, though, it says in the Knight of Pentacles, take your time with this, though. Don't rush everything that you have to do, okay? Prioritize and take your time with it, because the Knight of Pentacles says to go slowly, all right? This is like something that's routine that you need to go slow with, okay? Something that you absolutely are like, be patient with yourself. And then be careful about what you're giving to others as well. Everything that you're obligated to do doesn't mean that you have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like, you got a birthday party to go to. If you don't have the energy and you don't have the time, you don't have the money, this is telling you, hey, it's not selfish to be, you know, protective of your time, energy, and money here, okay? Even if you said, hey, I'll help you with that bill. If you really don't have it, it's going to leave you with like $2 or whatever. Like, it's time you really tell yourself, you know, be realistic with yourself. Because people appreciate that more than they feel than they appreciate the resentment from you doing something that you're not really mentally prepared to do. You're overwhelmed anyways, okay? You're overstimulated anyways. Anything else will be pushing buttons in your, like, I just see a red phone and a red button. Like, I'm about to push the button and make the call, because this is a lot. It's too much going on in your life, okay? So I'm just saying, it's okay to be overwhelmed, but it's also okay to say no to people, even if you did sign up for something here, okay? All right? Take care of yourself, please, Leo. That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Virgo for Friday. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Virgo for Friday? Virgo for Friday. That came really loudly. Page of Swords. You could be watching someone or somebody's watching you, okay? I'm getting the very big thing that you're watching someone, all right? You're admiring somebody from a distance. Or somebody's admiring you, okay? Take it how it resonates, because this is collective energy, all right? But I'm getting a very big, heavy sense that you're like looking up somebody's information, trying to figure out what they've been up to, trying to figure out what they've been doing. They've been heavy on your mind, kind of thing, okay? I could be wrong, could be opposite, okay? Somebody could be just really like looking up your information, trying to figure out how you've been, what you've been doing. This is not malicious intent, okay? This is not malicious intent. This is not like, oh, I'm going to find them and I'm going to hurt them or anything like that. I'm seeing somebody like really genuinely like care. They really want to know in a beautiful way how you've been, what you've been up to, or maybe that's how you feel about someone else. Because I'm just hearing secret admirer or someone who admires or looks up to you, okay? Your hidden energy is, look, the heart, the hearts, the love. Oh my gosh, the King of Pentacles. Somebody who really looks up to you, okay? Or maybe you just really look up to them. You want to show them your heart, show them your love, show them how stable you are now. With the King of Pentacles being here, Virgo, and the Pentacles are you know, earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here. So it's giving like that energy of, I'm seeing someone who's like, I'm stable now. Like now I want to extend an offer, a love offer. Now I want to show you how much I care. Now I want to show you how much I love you. Let me show you. either financially or loving or both. You know, Ace of Cups is like somebody still has love for you or has developed feelings for you. Because I just keep hearing secret admirer, okay? It could be you. It could be someone else. I don't know. I just keep saying it could be you because I'm feeling like it's you. Anyways, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Again, I'm not seeing any ill intentions here. I'm seeing so much love poured out here, okay? So much love poured out here, all right? So anyways, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend. You're just trying to get some more information, or they're trying to get some more information with that Page of Swords being here. Like, they really want to see you, all right? Have a beautiful weekend, all right? I just keep saying that because I find this to be so cute. Some people wouldn't find this to be cute. I find it to be cute because it's not like I'm going to hurt you. That's the only reason, okay, Virgo? Anyways, let me stop talking because I'm rambling and saying the same thing over and over. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. I will see you next time. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Libra for Friday. All right, let's see, Father. What do you have for Libra? For Friday, Six of Pentacles reversed. You could be in need for something here, okay? Six of Pentacles reversed is like, look, I've been giving and giving and giving, and right now I need help. I'm hearing help. I need somebody, not just anybody. You know, I need someone. You know, but no, seriously, don't be afraid to ask for help, because I am hearing that song, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Because sometimes you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about the things that you need because you're so giving. I'm seeing you being so giving. You're so obligated to do things. You're helping people. You're here. You're there. I got you. No worries. You need some money. You need some time of mine. You need some comfort. You need mental support. You need advice. You're there. But right now, don't forget about you too. I don't care how much you're giving back this weekend. I don't care who you're giving to this weekend. I don't care how much time you're giving someone this weekend. Libra, this is really loud. It's saying ask. Ask. And it doesn't even have to be a verbal ask. You don't even have to say too much. Call someone who understands. Call someone that you can just vent to, okay? Make sure you preface it though, because I always like to say like, hey, I'm gonna just talk. Like, let me just get this out. Or, because sometimes it's not okay to just call your friend and emotionally dump. But if somebody trusts you or you trust really good, like a mother, sister, brother, uncle, auntie, it's okay to just say, hey, I'm having a week. I'm having a day. I'm just, and then talk about it. Just talk about it. You need to talk it out, okay? I'm not saying that you might need financial help. If that's the case, don't be hesitant to ask. But I am seeing that you need help of some kind. And needing help of some kind means that don't be afraid to ask, okay? It could even if you need financial help, let it come up naturally in the conversation. That's the easiest way to do it. Your hidden energy is the King of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, you need to cancel those bad habits of that and be confident in the fact that it's okay to be strong and it's okay to ask for help. But the most courage comes from asking. It doesn't make you look weak at all. When you say, hey, I'm in need too. I need something too. Because the King of Wands is here to say, like, look, just being like that person, being strong enough to say, I have the courage enough to ask because I have the courage enough to be there for you all the time, or anybody, because every time we give, we don't expect to receive from the same person. If you're giving and giving and giving, you're giving to the universe and you expect the universe to bless you back. And that's universal law. It will. You just got to ask, and you got to just be open to accept the help, because you got to get rid of that mentality that you got to always do for others and that you're good. I'm okay. No, you're not. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Thank you. Scorpio for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Scorpio for Friday? We got the Ace of Cups, and it came up right. And it's just one of those things where you're just, showing love to everyone this weekend. You could be doing a lot here this weekend. I'm seeing you just opening yourself up to love, opening yourself up to family, opening yourself up, showing up, showing love, showing up. I don't know why I'm seeing this be something about family, like family gatherings, or even just, maybe even just opening yourself up to a date or dating, just opening up. I'm just seeing you opening up. I open my heart. And then it's so funny because I'm hearing that song, Open My Heart, by Yolanda Adams, but she's like, so show me how to do things your way. Don't let me make the same mistakes over and over again. Your will be done, and I'll be the one to make sure that it's carried out. Amen. Ooh, I love that. Look, your will be done. That Fool card. Like, okay, Father, I trust you. I'm just going to open my heart. I'm going to open myself up. I'm going to jump out the window. I'm going to take this leap of faith. The Fool card comes to say that there are new beginnings, new chapters, new things opening up for you. So it's like, just stay open. And then the Six of Pentacles is like, stay open. I always tell y'all about that hand. Keep that hand open. When you open your heart, you open your hand, you open yourself up to blessings. So many blessings. So if this is family, yeah, don't close them off. Don't shut them off. You know, you could be going through a lot of things in your life. You could just be, you know, tired from working so much. Open up. Opening up makes you available for abundance. And I talk about abundance. It's not just financial, but it could be. Abundance is peace, joy, faith, love, happiness, hope, you know. And right underneath that, we got the Three of Cups card, which is like, you know, family gatherings or friend gatherings or some kind of like date of some kind. This is like something like togetherness, okay? So open yourself up this weekend, all right? You could want to be in the house all day and whatever, but at least one day out of this week, open yourself up, open your heart up to a blessing here, okay? Because I feel like it's going to really bless you and carry you over for the weekend. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Sagittarius for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Sagittarius for Friday? Oh, that kind of wanted to come out. Ooh, be careful. The Devil card, all right? Be careful what you allow your mind to think here, okay? You could have some very dark thoughts or some very dark ways trying to come up, like old ways, old habits that you've already gotten rid of, you know? It's like, I'm seeing somebody being tempted here. Tempted, you be careful, especially if you got something going on where you're tempted sexually, because I'm seeing some of that for some of you guys, not a whole bunch of y'all in this collective message. I'm seeing, you know, that temptation. And I'm seeing temptation come up as far as like wanting to do an action, wanting to do something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, you know, but you're tempted because it feels good to do it, you know, but it doesn't feel good after. The consequence is way too great. The tax is way too high. So remember that. Even if you want to go out and drink, if you want to go out and smoke, if you want to go out and drug, whatever, that you've already conquered this, you know, consequence. You already know the consequence of this and you've already conquered this. So Sagittarius, I'm seeing that even though you know the consequence, you still feel like you want to do it anyways. All right. You know that it's bad behavior. So be careful of those thoughts, because those thoughts are coming in. I'm just seeing thoughts come in where it's bad behavior and you're like, man, is it worth it? Because it's going to feel good at the time, but afterwards, you already know the consequence. Your hidden energy is the Five of Cups and the Temperance card. Father's asking that you really stay balanced here, because you already know the results. You know what's happened in the past. With the Five of Cups being here, and look at her sadness, you know, crying over spilled milk. It's like, man, I knew better. I knew better. That's regret at the end of the day. You're going to regret it if you do it. So be careful not to listen to the devil on your shoulder. Be careful, okay? This is not to invoke fear. This is just to say, if that temptation, that idea comes up in your head, you know, even as kids, remember as kids, we want to do something and we know better. We just know better, you know? And Father's like, don't do it. Do not. He's saying balance yourself, okay? Balance that darkness within you, because that light wants to shine and the darkness wants to pull you in. It's all about balance, you know, because you can't completely get rid of the darkness. You need both. You need that balance. So balance that, but understand that you don't want the consequence of regret here, okay? All right? The devil's here for a reason. It's always here for a reason. But that light and dark, it's so crazy because I said something about the devil on your shoulder, and now I'm seeing the two. Like, you know, this angel sitting here. Look at the angel and the Temperance card saying balance that. You got that darkness wanting to come out right now, okay? But you got that light that's saying, you know, combating it. Like, hey, we already know how this ends. So, you know, just pay attention to that, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. That's the lesson this weekend. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend, and I will see you next time. I hope this helped and blessed. Capricorn for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Capricorn for Friday? Oh, we got the Two of Cups, but it came sideways. There's a union here that wants to be. But for some reason, there could be some kind of like disagreement. There could be some kind of discord. There could be something, you know, that's off balance here when it comes to a connection. Because I am seeing a connection with the Two of Cups here. But I'm also seeing it be off or feel off. It's like what once was in harmony is a little unbalanced here. And it's given like somebody is given like, you know, somebody's unbalanced here. One or both of you are unbalanced. And that's why this disharmony is coming, okay? But it's not completely in reverse. So I like to see that. That means it's getting somewhere, because completely reversed would have been this. The Two of Cups reversed. but the energy came sideways, meaning it's getting there. It can go either way, you know what I'm saying? It's really kind of up in the air at this point. It's not like, oh, what was me, this is terrible, but it's not like this is amazing, this feels good, this feels like it feels amazing. This feels like, I don't know where we are at this point, I don't know what's going on at this point, okay? Your hidden energy is the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. You could be trying to work it out here, because the Eight of Pentacles talks about working on things and stuff like that, and the Four of Wands is also about, like, your household, your marriage. You could be working on a marriage, or working on things in your household, or working on, like somebody in your household. Because it doesn't have to always be romantic. Two of Cups is not always romantic. It is talking about and talking of relationships. So it could be you and your mother working on something, talking things out. It could be you and your loved one working on something. Mother, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, whoever. Or it could be, somebody that you're romantically involved with working on this. Because I do see, there's work being put in here. Somebody's working on balancing themselves. Because like I said, all I'm seeing is one or both of you all are off balance. I'm seeing one, though. I'm not trying to accuse anybody, because I've been avoiding it, But for some reason, Father is making me say I'm seeing one, because I am seeing one. I'm saying one or more to be kind, to be honest. But I'm seeing one person being off, because if it was both people being off or both people out of balance, it would be reversed. So yeah, Father, I see what he's trying to tell me here. Okay, I'm just trying to like ignore it, and y'all know I know better. Okay, so right underneath that we got the Ace of Cups. There's love here. There's somebody who really wants to pour their heart out. They might not just know how to do it in the correct way, so they're working on themselves here. Okay. I'm seeing like maybe a mom or something working on how they express their love or something like that. They could be, very reclusive, very like so much to themselves. So just give them that time, that space, that opportunity to find that balance, because I see them wanting to be alone right now and really find balance through meditation, through aloneness. So don't take it the wrong way, okay? If somebody wants to be alone, your mom wants to be alone, your sister, your brother, whoever, loved one, lover. That's what I have. Have a beautiful Aquarius for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Aquarius for Friday? Oh, it's like two cards came. Where's the other one? I might have flew back in. Okay, it looks like it flew back in, but I am seeing the Five of Pentacles. You're releasing some self-doubt when it comes to your finances. That Five of Pentacles in reverse, it means like, oh man, I've been worried. You still could have some worry, okay? I'm not saying that it's completely wiped clean. I'm not seeing a completely clean slate. I'm seeing like a chalkboard. Somebody wrote like, this happened, I got this bill and I got that bill. And then you taking your hand and saying, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. God's going to handle it. He's going to fix it. Everything's going to be okay. So it's not taking away the doubt, like saying like, all right, I'm just completely healed financially and I know what I'm doing here. This is giving like the energy of like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. It's still there. You can still clearly see it. You know what I mean? Nobody's really taken the water to the board, the chalkboard, and wiped it down. But it's like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to just trust Father on this one, okay? Your hidden energy is the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You're just going to trust God on this one. The confidence is, it's very much so like, look, I'm just going to be happy. I just want to be happy. Knight of Wands is that energy of like, I'm going to do what I need to do as far as actions to handle any bills that I need to handle, such as like I'm seeing taking up small gigs, working a little extra shifts or whatever. And I'm going to do it with a smile because I have to be confident knowing that I can conquer this. I got this financially, okay? And so I am seeing you got this financially. The confidence is here. Like, I got this. The flame is ignited. Both of these wands are showing me so many flames. Like, the flame is ignited. I'm not even going to worry about it because I once was like this. Like, oh, I can't get out of bed. I can't do anything because I'm so sad. I need money. I need money to have money. I need, money to get gas to even go Uber or DoorDash. I need money to have money. But now you're like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to do actions. And I love that. The spark, the motivation is there, okay? You can't teach motivation. You can't give motivation to anybody, but you have motivation. You're motivated. So take that motivation and make sure you do something with it, okay? That's what I have for you. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Thank you so much. See you next time. Pisces for Friday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Pisces for Friday? Oh, that was high energy, very high energy. Something's happening slowly but surely, okay? You keep planting seeds of faith, and it feels like it's taking forever though to get somewhere, okay? I'm over here like, I'm hearing that song, taking steps is easy, standing still is hard. So you're like, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going. But it's taking so long to get there. Man, when are we gonna get there? But I am hearing taking steps is easy. So like it's easier to keep moving than it is like to just stand here in the heat, in the sun, in the elements, wherever you are in the world. You know what I mean? It's easier to keep walking than it is to just stand there and think about what's going on around you. So you're taking one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. Remember to go slow, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. It's giving that fable where it's like the tortoise and the hare. You could go really, really fast and get nowhere. Or you can just slow down. Enjoy the scene, and too. I'm hearing enjoy the scenery, because it's something about you not really enjoying what's going on around you sometimes. You got to really stop and smell the roses. Stop and enjoy the scenery here. Your hidden energy is the Four of Wands and the Temperance card. This could have to do with, like, you know, being very unbalanced when it comes to your home life. Your home life needs some work. Slowly and surely it's getting there. It could be anything from, you know, physical as far as decorations or something like that. Or it could be something mental where it's like it's hard to be home or hard to be around certain people or talk to, you know, people in your family about certain things. Because we got the Four of Wands, which talks about marriage and home life and things like that. And then we have the Temperance card, which is that balance that just needs to be restored here. So balance absolutely needs to be restored in your home, whether it's physical or mental or spiritual. But I'm seeing that there's a mental or spiritual battle that you're having, and you're every day deciding to keep going and keep going and keep going no matter how tired you are, because I am seeing the tiredness from it. I'm seeing the mental struggle from it. I'm also seeing the balance that comes from it. You feel good when you are balanced. So continue to be balanced, but continue to be patient, because that's patience right there, okay? Oh, right underneath that is because so many things are happening and being shaken up. The Tower card. The Tower comes to show you that, you know, there's a reason why you need to be patient with your life right now. You're in the rebuild moment. Everything needs to be rebuilt. So allow things time to be rebuilt. Every day, work on this and work on that. Work on this, work on that, all right? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed weekend. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much.